Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Guilherme Valtares and you are in G-Tech Live. This live I will talk to you about the news about technology device, and today we are in the best studio because I'm trying to make this thing better for we chat, and in the future I will have a better microphone. So for today, we have some good news here I want to talk about you, I want to discuss, and remembering that I already have a huge YouTube channel in Brazil. The name is G Tecnologia, and I have more than 130,000 subscribers there, and I'm doing this new channel in English for we can chat about technology device, and all of this live I will make a lot of clips, and those clips are going to my second YouTube channel. The name is G Technology, and you can subscribe on the G Technology channel on the description. Go there and watch the videos and subscribe to the channel as well. So today we are going to talk about some news, and the first news I want to talk to you guys is this. Samsung promises 5 years of security updates for some enterprise devices. So today we are going to talk about this. We are in GSM Arena website, and the news is Samsung has enterprise variants of some of its devices that get special treatment. They usually have some additional features to protect enterprise data, and only software approved by the said company can be installed on the device. And more importantly, Samsung provides longer support compared to its consumers' device. Most of Samsung's business-oriented phones and tablets get 4 years of security updates from the date of release, but the tech giant just announced that it's extending that period with another year for some of its enterprise devices. This includes the Galaxy S20, S20 Plus, S20 Ultra, Note 20, Note 20 Ultra, Xcover 5, and Galaxy Tab Active 3. All of these will continue to receive monthly or quarterly security updates 5 years from their release dates. So that's a good news about Samsung lovers, because they already have a huge time of security updates. Some other companies don't make this lot of security updates, and it's good because Samsung is one of the huge company of smartphone all over the world, and in Brazil it has a lot of people who likes Samsung, even because Samsung is cheaper than other brands like Apple. In Brazil we have a few people who can afford an Apple. So Samsung in Brazil is the majority of the market. So when they make this improvement, this make clear for the consumers, the clients, that they can be secured for 5 years and continue using the smartphone for more time. So if you like what I'm talking here, if you want to discuss with me those news, come to my G-Tech Live channel. The link is on the description. Go there and chat with me about all of those news. Okay? So that was an interesting news. Let's go to the next one. So those news. Okay, now I stop. So this was interesting news, and I'm liking my new studio to make these streams. Are you liking? I'm liking. I make a good improvements. Maybe we will just a little bit the test, but I think it's good. For you are good. Tell to me, and I can use my desk to put my cell phone, to put my glass of water, and it's good. It's good. Let's go to the second news. It is about virtual hand. So that's interesting because I was talking about this in the live in Portuguese, and I'm very interesting about that. So let's go to this clip. Hello guys, my name is Guilherme Valtarez and you are watching the clip of G-Tech Live. So if you want to know more about I'm talking about, click on the link on the description, subscribe in my channel and go there because I'm making live every Thursday. And today we're going to talk about this news. Oppo Find X2 gets virtual hand expansion with new update, and also Redmi Note 10 Pro receives an update enabling 2 GB of virtual RAM. This is very interesting because I was talking about this with my Brazilian subscribers, and it's a very interesting news because now we will see less of entry smartphones, or we will see more of entry smartphone without the issue of having less RAM memory. So RAM memory is good to you have more space to open a lot of apps on your smartphone, and don't make the smartphone frozen or be lagging when you are doing something basic like chatting on Instagram or watching YouTube videos or playing or doing multitasking activities. So the Oppo Find X, launched last year, is receiving a new software update which comes with the June 2021 Android security patch and a new feature called RAM expansion. This is very nice, man. As evident from the name, RAM expansion lets you expand the smartphone's RAM albeit virtually by using the phone's internal storage. On the Find X2, you can choose to expand to 3, 5, or 7 GB of RAM virtually by heading to your phone setting about phone RAM menu. What? The new setting will take effect after you restart your device. That's very interesting. 3, 5, or 7 extra RAM memory on your smartphone without making change on the software, change on the hardware. So now they can release a smartphone with 1 GB of RAM internal storage and 1 GB of RAM in hardware, and they can upgrade this on virtual by software. I don't know how can they do this. I don't know how they can do this, but it's very interesting. If it is working, it could be the future for cheap smartphone. Think about that. If you have an old smartphone with just 1 or 2 gigas of RAM, you can make an upgrade and an expansion of this RAM with virtual RAM, and you can run a lot of apps at the same time without lagging. This is very nice, man. This is a thing that will change a lot of cheap smartphones and make them compete with intermediary smartphones, average smartphones. Okay? The concept of virtual RAM isn't new, though, and Oppo isn't the first smartphone brand under the BB umbrella to adopt it. Vivo and IQ did it first, and Xiaomi followed with the Nazar 30 5G. However, Vivo and IQ phone don't let you select the amount of virtual RAM on their smartphone. but you can do it on Xiaomi's another 35G by navigating to the settings about phone, RAM menu. Oddly enough, the Xiaomi 8 5G, which is what the Nazar 35G is based on, doesn't have its features out of the box. Circling back to the Find X2, the firmware that brings the June 2021 patch and run expansion to this Snapdragon 865 powered smartphone has version numbers. I will not read this number. Requires a download of 820 megabytes and is currently sending in India. While we can confirm it in the Find X2, the Find X2 Pro is also receiving a similar update in India. Oppo recently announced that the RAM expansion feature will arrive as RAM Plus on the Reno 5 series, A74 and A94 with the June 2021 security update in the Middle East and Africa, and we will also expect units in other regions to get it soon. That said, Oppo in a press note sent to the media earlier today confirmed that the Reno 6 Pro 5G launch in India on July 14 will also come with the RAM expansion feature. This is amazing. This is one of the best news I have this week because I see the future here. I see a lot of things they could do here. They are doing this with smartphones. But how is it difficult to make this on PC, on laptops, on PS5, Xbox Series? You see the future. You can use this to improve a lot of things without changing the hardware. But I don't know how they do this, but if it works, it can change the world. I don't know if you change a lot of things in the world, but it's the begin. Think about Tesla. Tesla need RAM memory. Think about that. Think. So if you liked what I talked here with you guys, if you want to chat with me, discuss this news with me during the live, you can click on the link in the description. Go to my YouTube channel GTech Live, where I create and make the stream every Thursday. Go there, participate with me, and we can chat and have a nice evening. So see you guys in the next clip. That was one of the best news I read today. I read in those last weeks. So let's go to the... Oh my god. I'm doing this with two microphones. Maybe it's not harming my other smartphone. I don't know. Maybe I make shit here, but we will see after. Okay. So let's go to the next news. Okay. This news is interesting. So let me put here and okay. Samsung planning to launch Galaxy S21 S21 FE with its Exynos chipset. Samsung planning to launch Galaxy S21 FE with Exynos chipset. So that's not a good news, because what? Exynos is a chipset from Samsung. It's a chipset they manufacture, and they can do this cheaper than Snapdragon, because when they use Snapdragon, they have to pay a Snapdragon to buy the chipset. But when they use Exynos, they don't need to pay anyone because they manufacture that. So when Samsung use Exynos, we see a lot of issues because Snapdragon is better than Exynos. Samsung has reportedly postponed the Galaxy S21 FE launch for the last quarter of the year to the shortage of chips. The phone has expected to arrive with Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 chips with limited supply, but according to sources from South Korea, there might be a change of plan. Mail business reporters to Galaxy S21 FE will ship with the in-house Exynos chipsets at overseas markets such as Europe and North America. Samsung planning to launch as it's already read. Samsung has been struggling to launch new phones with flagship chips due to production shortage. The 2021 Galaxy Note series was altogether cancelled because of that. Still apparently, Samsung does not want to follow that with yet another cancellation of high-profile products, so the Galaxy S21 FE getting a chipset swap makes sense. Besides, different chipsets for different markets are not new for Samsung. The Galaxy S series has been launched with Qualcomm and Exynos platforms simultaneously for the better half of the past decade. So, let's discuss about this. There are a lot of issues because of the pandemic, because of the COVID-19, and a lot of Chinese market. They can't manufacture the amount of chips all world are needing. So PS5 we don't have on stock, Xbox Series X we don't have on stock. A lot of new motherboards, video boards. We don't have these things because the chips are out of stock. And because of that, maybe Samsung will have to put Exynos chipset on Samsung S21 FE. Oh, this is bad, man, because Snapdragon is a lot of better. And this is a bad news. Maybe with this pandemic is over, maybe when it's end, maybe the things will come to be normal again. I would like to have a PS5. I already have the controller, but I don't have the PS5 because I can't buy it. It doesn't have on the stores. And I want to buy a new computer, but everything is expensive now. And I will want to buy a Galaxy S21 FE, but I don't want it with Exynos. I want it with Snapdragon. So that's it, guys. If you liked what I talked here about this news, you can chat and discuss this news with me during the stream. I make the stream every Thursday at my YouTube channel, Tech Live. The YouTube channel is on the link on the description. Go there, participate with me during the live, and we have a good evening together. So that's it, what I wanted to talk to you about those news, okay? Let's go to the next clip. Oh my god, that was a bad news. Woohoo! So let's go to the next news. Bum, 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 bum. Let me prepare the other news. Okay. This one I will talk to you right now. This one I will also talk to you guys. But this one I didn't prepare, but now it's prepared. Okay. The main news will stand on the last part of the live. So let's go to the next news. This is the first news of the day. Okay, today the live is going very well. Let's start. Hi guys, my name is Guilherme Valtares and you are in G-Tech Knowledge channel. This channel I'm publishing the clips of the G-Tech Live that you can participate with me clicking on the link on the description. Click on this link, go there and participate with me during the live I made every Thursday, okay? So today we are going to talk about Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra gets the best smartphone award at Glomo 2021. So after a year of absence, the Global Mobile GLOMO awards at the Mobile World Congress are back. There was no MWC last year. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra was voted the best smartphone of the past year by the jury, which had this to say about the phone. The best Android smartphone Samsung has ever made with a great range of features, stunning AMOLED display, best-in-class cameras and more. This phone delivers across the board and is a worthy winner of best smartphones in 2021. Samsung was the only company to get 2 phones onto the shortlist of nominees for 2021. The second model was the Galaxy S20 FE 5G. The shortlist also includes the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the OnePlus 9 Pro, and the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. Here are the key considerations that jury focused on when selecting the winner: physical design and innovation, device performance and form factors, genuine new innovations developed AG in form factor technology features, product usefulness in terms of functionality and features, price point and perceived value for money, commercial success in global territories, user experience, quality and reliability, environmental and sustainability credentials, ongoing commitment on support AG software's upgrades. It's kind of political things, but we can see that is not an iPhone the best smartphone of the year. But iPhone doesn't care about that because they don't need to be the best smartphone of the year. They just need to be the expensive smartphone of the world. And that's why they don't care of approving a lot of things they should approve as well. AMOLED screen. I would like to have an iPhone with a good AMOLED screen and a high quality of screen. I would like to have a smartphone without notch, without the huge thing on the top of the smartphone. But here we are talking about Samsung. Samsung made the best smartphone of 2021, but 2021 isn't end. So we are on July. July is the first day of July. We have more 6 months into the end of the year, and they already decided who is the best smartphone of the year. But there are a lot of good smartphones that are coming to launch this year, and I think this was fair to choose S21 counting about other smartphones were competing, but I would like this championship, this prize was made or was delivered in December, because we don't have enough time to test all of this smartphone. We don't have time to launch all of the smartphone we'll launch this year, and we'll have a lot of smartphones this year into December. We will not have the chance of earning the prize. So that's what I think. I think it was deserved to S21 Ultra receive this prize, but I would like to have more smartphone competing and waiting to into December to make this competition. And I think they could make the second. I don't know if they do that because I was not invited to go there because of the pandemic, and if it does have pandemic, I will not be invited. But I think they could do another category of smartphone, the top, the flagships, and the average smartphones, because Redmi 9 in Brazil, man, whoa, in Brazil, everyone would like to have a Redmi 9 because Redmi 9 is cheaper, Redmi 9 is good, Redmi 9 has the best intermediary smartphone, the best chipset for average smartphone. I think Redmi 9 should be earned the best, cheapest smartphone of the year, the best, well-built smartphone for cheapest people. Okay, and I would like to have another category to almost flagship smartphone like S20 FE. As Galaxy S20 FE is one of the best smartphone in this world because it's cheaper. It's not that cheaper like Redmi 9, but it's almost there, and you can have almost everything you have on a flagship smartphone. That's what I think. If you want to have this conversation with me, if you want to participate with me during this live, you can click on the link on the description and go to the GTech Live channel where I stream this live every Thursday. Go there and participate with me during the live, chat with me, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you don't like what I'm talking about. So that's it. Let's go to the next clip. Bye bye. That was a very interesting thing, man. I like that. So today, maybe I'm going to eat meat, filet mignon. I don't know how to say this in English. Maybe I could search. There is a fly here. It's a mosquito. Are you kidding, man? Come on, come on. Let him come here. Are you kidding? Come on. Where are you? I don't like mosquitoes. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? So let's go to the next news. Let the mosquito for other time. So now we are going to talk about Apple. So iPhone 12 series reached 100 million sales just 7 months after launch. I would like to see the graph of where they were sold must, because in Brazil we don't have money to afford a iPhone, even the cheapest one. We don't have money because in Brazil they put the the price 3 times of the price we buy if we go to USA. If we travel to USA and buy a smartphone, iPhone in USA, we will pay less than we buy a iPhone in Brazil. So I would like to know where is iPhone 12 series has been selling most in the world. Maybe in USA. I don't know if in Europe they buy this iPhone like people buy in USA. The iPhone 12 series has been the most successful launch of an Apple lineup since the iPhone 6 in 2014. Reports counterpoint research. Back then, it was the refreshed design and larger screens that attracted people to the 6 series. What drove 12 series sales? According to the analysts, it was the adoption of 5G on all models as well as OLED display. This was our talking about. Even on the non-Pro phones, unlike previous generation, this time around people flocked to the higher end models, but I would like to have Super AMOLED displays. OLED displays is not there yet, but it's the beginning. The iPhone 12 Pro Max in particular, this was the most popular phone of the four, accounting for 2009% of 29% of total sales of the front, 25% from the 11 Pro Max last year. And these are the global numbers, mind you. The new model was super popular in the US. 40% of the 12 Pro phones, Max phones, sold called the US home. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay. I don't know where they are selling. So they are saying 40% of the 12 Pro Max phones sold call the US home. Okay. The 12 Pro Max launched at the same price as the last year model, 1100, but since it makes up a bigger portion of the production mix, the average selling price as ASP of the iPhone 12 series was higher. In fact, of the ASP is at an all-time high. This is one of the reasons why the iPhone 12 series brought in more money, 22% higher revenue compared to the 11 series. The other major reason is simple. Apple just sold more phones. The iPhone 12 series hit 100 million units sold around the world in April, 7 months after launch. The 11 series took 2 months longer to get there. So, what we are seeing here is people didn't bought a lot of 11 iPhone 11s as they buy iPhone 12 because of the OLED screen. The OLED screen is so good, man. AMOLED screen is even better, but iPhone didn't want to put in those expensive smartphones. They thought that people didn't care about OLED display, but they care. That's why Samsung is the best brand to create the best smartphone for many years. In 2021, they earned the global prize with the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. One of the points is because of the great AMOLED screen. So like the next smartphone, the 13, the iPhone 13 of Apple to be with AMOLED screen and without notch. We don't want notch anymore. Keep doing the great job with the good software, with the good processing, with the good beautiful smartphone you create, with design, with the good camera, mainly for Instagram, because just only Apple knows how to create better software to Instagram. Only Apple. I don't know why, but only Apple. But continue doing that, but improves the AMOLED screen and remove the notch. Okay, that's what I think. And if you liked what I talked here, please subscribe in my YouTube channel, GTech Live. Go there, participate with me during the live, and you can talk to me and participate with me, chatting, and subscribe in my channel. So, see you guys in the next clip. When I'm talking about Apple, I get very mad, man. Because, you know, Apple is so expensive. I never have a Apple. Yeah, and I would like to have. But it's not worth the money. It's not worth it. So that's it. So let's go to the last news of today's live, today's streams, and I would like to know you, what are you thinking about my live? If you're liking my live, please hit the like button, subscribe in the channel, and don't forget to subscribe. And you do a thing to create a thing here. Just a moment. Maybe this will work, maybe this will not work. I don't know. Let's try it. Just a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I think it's not working, but it's not bad to try. Let's go to the last news. This week, everyone was talking about Xiaomi. It's because of what? Because they are trying to produce the first smartphone of the world with 200 megapixels of camera. So let's go to the news. We are in GSM Arena reading the news, and Samsung is working on a 200 megapixel sensor, and there is a high probability that Xiaomi will be the first to use it. Little was known about either, but now Leakster's digital chat station offers more detail about the sensor and the phone itself. The sensor will have a resolution of 192 megapixels and will support 16 and 1 pixel binding, which works out to exactly 12 megapixels output resolution. With cropping instead of pinning, this sensor should support native 4x zoom, and with many intermediate steps it should offer high quality digital zoom from 1x to 4x. All that will require a lot of number crunching power, which will be supplied by the SM8450, the successor to the Snapdragon 888, tentatively called the Snapdragon 8095. The GPU will be favored on a 4 nanometers process and will feature the next generation Cryo 780 CPU cores based on the new RRMv9 architecture. New Adreno 730 GPU next-gen Spectre 680 GPU and a new X765G 5G modem. Oh my god, that was hard. DCS offered an additional detail about the phone. Its screen will have highly curved sides and a single punch hole. We guess the under-display cameras will have to wait a bit longer. So far, it's not even clear which Xiaomi series the phone will belong to. The first 108MP phone was the experimental Mi Mix Alpha, which was followed by the mass-market MIUI CC9 Pro, which launched as the name of Mi Note 10 Pro globally. Of course, those had mid-range Snapdragon 700 series chipsets and not the flagship chip of the day. One thing is clear, though, this phone will not come out this year. We may see a late December review and early January sales like we did with the Mi 11. The timing will probably be dictated by chipset availability. That was hard too. So that's an interesting. That worked. That worked. So that's an interesting news. Because of what? Because Xiaomi's always want to be the first, and this make other brands, other companies to run after and try to make a better smartphone. Now everyone knows Xiaomi is trying to put 200 megapixel sensor on his next flagship smartphone. But Apple doesn't care about that. Apple already have their 12 megapixel sensor who made a great job. They don't need more of that. They don't need more than 12 megapixel camera because they have best performance, best processor, best sensor, best software, and they have Instagram. So they don't need to put 200 megapixel camera, but that would be good if they do that. If they imagine that, if they create a huge camera with a huge megapixel sensor, and Xiaomi is the one who make those businessmen on Apple to move them forward to create better camera with more megapixels. Samsung is created to have 200 megapixel sensors, but Xiaomi would want to buy it and want to make it work. And we have Oppo. We want to put that on this Realme smartphones. When we have Samsung making these after, and we have Motorola, Asus, and a lot of other company who are looking to see what Xiaomi will do first, for then copying the best thing after. Now, before Xiaomi was the one who copied things, but now Xiaomi is the one who do things first to other company copy, and they can't do that because they have the money now, because they are selling a lot of products all over the world. And in Brazil, I was talking to you, Redmi 9 is the best smartphone that Brazilian people could buy with less money. So Redmi 9 is selling a lot in Brazil. Redmi Note 10 is selling a lot in Brazil because it's the cheapest smartphone with AMOLED screen, with fast charger. We can charge 0 to 100% with just an hour, and Brazilian people like that because they are all the time out of the house, working and trying to make their lives worth, and they have a smartphone with AMOLED screen that is better to see things on the sun. In Brazil, we have sun all of the year, and people are liking Redmi Note 10, and people liked Redmi 9, and Xiaomi are selling a lot of good products, and they are creating a lot of bad products as well, but they don't put that all over the world. They try it on India. If in India works, if in China works, they sell all over the world, and it's a good thing. With doing that with a camera with 200 megapixel, they can create a new statement on this new world. That's what I want to talk to you about. If you liked what I talked to you, if you want to comment this news with me, participate with me during the live, I am streaming this every Thursday. Come here, participate with me, and I will be glad to have you liking my video, subscribing in my video, and commenting in my video. Okay, that's it. See you guys in the next one. So that's it. I think this was a good live, man. I think this was good. I think this was good. So I will publish the clips tomorrow. Today I will not do anything more. Maybe I will play a Green Hell, or I play another thing. I don't know what we'll do now. Maybe I will watch a movie, I don't know. But I want to play a little of Green Hell, and I have to set up my studio again because I did this just for the live. But that's okay. So that's it, guys. I would like to make my greetings to you for staying with me during this live. And next Thursday, I will be back here to comment every news that I like to talk to you. Okay, that's it. My name is Guilherme Valtares. Subscribe to that channel, hit the like button. Are you here? I saw the mosquito. Are you kidding? So that's it, guys. See you in the next live.